What is going on YouTube? It is Bully FGC bringing y'all a brand new video, one of many videos, because I will be the head honcho, the leader in charge, the leader in bull when it comes to teaching y'all how to play 2SKO, how to learn this fighting game, no matter if you're new to fighting games or the fighting games, you like Arcane, you like League of Legends, you like Valorant, you like Call of Duty, you play 2K, but you want to learn the fighting game. You never played a fighting game, you have played a fighting game, you a fighting game play at the highest level, no matter what level you are. I will be giving y'all the most amount of information and teach y'all the most out of everybody else about how to play 2SKO. Now, first things first. I wrote a lot of notes down. A lot of information have been written down because they have released an hour video basically displaying a lot of information between like the past like 6 months about the changes that they actually made to the core mechanics of the game. And these are core mechanics that I feel like a lot of people who played the alpha one, a lot of people, I would like to say that, will actually appreciate these changes. A lot of people will love these changes. So without wasting any more time, like I said, this will be the channel for the information, but we gotta get straight up into it. All right, we gotta get straight up into it. First things first, when it comes to the core focus of the game, and this is why I had to add the anti-glaze clause inside this. I love this company right now, anti-glaze clause, because they have been completely honest. A lot of companies, and mind you, this company, even though they are partnered with Riot Games, this company is basically their own company. These other AAA companies, be honest, be direct, be public. Let us know. They had to let us know we're going to take a long break, fix the game, make it a little bit better, and then we will come out with another test between April 18th and 20th. They're coming out with another test, but they also said the core focus of the game has basically been to get these mechanics right. A lot of game companies as a whole, my fault, I was twitching, I just short circuited. A lot of gaming companies don't really take breaks, they don't really delay it, they would just like to force a product and then like fix it overall. But now they have been delaying it, and this is absolutely amazing. They delayed it, and now they will be releasing another alpha test with these brand new mechanics that we'll be talking about. They have been using events such as Evo and Combo Breaker, as well as the alpha beta test to basically, like, I won't say fun, but being like the cause of some of these changes. And they have been, they surprised me. I'm hooked now, because now I know I have every single like player level that I'm able to actually play with, and it wouldn't be so chaotic. I'm able to 2v2 with random people now, because I know the difficulty of the game is not going to be too difficult, such as like a Tekken or Street Fighter to get into. Like, it's just going to be an amazing game. Now let me get more into that though. Like I said, the core mechanics, basically just make people comfortable no matter the gaming level. It's like a easy to learn or like an easy to play, hard to master. When it comes to mastering the game, such as situational things and frames and everything else, that's when the game get a little bit more complex. But if you just want to hop on the game and just press them buttons, they have some stuff inside this for you. Now that was basically the core mechanics to basically focus on the game. Now we have game controls, and I am looking to my left because I have notes written down. I have notes written down of brand new things that have changed that I just gotta talk to y'all about. Now, the people who have played Alpha 1 and the people that are going inside Alpha 2, they don't really know anything about fighting games, or just, you know, they haven't even played Alpha 1. There's brand new mechanics inside this game. Now we're gonna get inside of it because I gotta explain it. Your down heavy is now a launcher in the anti-air property. Now, people that are new to fighting games, I will be explaining this to y'all. The people who just don't know what that is, I got y'all right now. So if you hold down and the heavy button was R1, and yes, I will be coming out with a button configuration when this game come out. The heavy button was R1 and you press down, right? Now they added anti-air properties. If you don't know what an anti-air property is, if somebody was to jump in the air, you're gonna see in this gameplay, if somebody was to jump in the air and you was to time your button, you have to press your button as fast as possible. It would basically, if they're coming out the air with rock and you have paper, it would stop them. It would literally stop them. The anti-air is literally to get them out the air and stop every single attack out of the air. Right? Boom. Boom. Right? We have that. Boom. Now, their launcher is basically, you're going to see inside this game when they knock somebody up and they start doing combos. That's basically your launcher. So now both of them are combined to where you're able to use your launcher to anti-air, stop people from getting like oppressively just jumping on you, and you're able to use your anti-air, stop people. Like, it's literally both combined. You're able to use both for both reasons. Like, for example, that right there, you see how she launched in the air? Jinx launched in the air, anti-air, they jumped, but Jinx launched in the air and stopped both of them. Literally stopped both of them. You are able to launch them out the air, and you're able to anti-air them with the same button. Now, for the universal overheads have been added. Universal overheads, excuse me, and sweeps has been added in order to fix the pressure and consistency of wrong inputs. Now, if you have been playing the game or have been playing any other game, you know how tired it is if you was to press a button and the button won't even come out, or the wrong button will come out. So now they added to it down forward, which is right here, down forward and triangle. If your character do have an overhead, you have a universal overhead. And then down forward heavy, which is down forward heavy right here, will now be a universal sweep. So now you have things inside the game to where they made it a little bit more accessible, so that way, you know, miss inputs is not really a problem unless you're really bad at execution, but that's just learning the game a little bit more. But they got stuff for people who got bad execution also. They have also removed running assist from the game besides the sidekick fuse. We're going to be talking about the sidekick fuse a little bit later on. But the running assist is basically to where, like, if y'all on two sides of the screen and somebody calling assist, right? So let's say somebody calling the assist is basically able to run up full screen, and hit you with the assist. They removed that out the game to give people a little bit more like just relief. Like, why are you calling a full screen assist that blocks like projectile? Like, what am I looking at? So they fixed that to basically give people a little bit more chance to be able to play the game. You see, she did not anti-air right there, but to give them a chance of playing the game. Now, when it comes to the new super inputs, and this is something we gotta talk about. This is something we have to talk about, because I was one of the head fronts. Let's start this video over so that way I give y'all more time to digest some of the things that I'm saying, because some of the things that I'm saying are being shown early in the game. If I do scroll down, right? If I do scroll down, there are brand new super inputs to cause consistency inside of combos. Now, in order to actually implement a super, before I think it was like I forgot what the input was. I think it was like quarter circle pro. I forgot what the input was. But now you're able to press X in circle, X in square. If you're on controller, you just tap this right here. And then when it comes to super 2, you will be pressing S2, which is super 2, and then triangle, light, medium, or heavy. Or you could just press like this, you know, depending on how you want to hold your controller, depending on how you want to play with your controller. I will be coming out with a configuration, like I said, a little bit later on, but like when the game fully comes out. But you're able to press special 1 or special 2, which is special 1 right here is X, special 2 is circle, with a light, medium, or heavy button, and your super will come out. But now ultimate attacks are now 3 bars to make it feel like it's more impactful, to help with the more damage, to make it more rare. Instead of everybody just spamming ultimate attacks, I'm everybody. I was spamming yasuo ultimate attacks everywhere I could possibly go. I promise you, I was him. But now for the ultimate attacks, they have it to where especially 1 and special 2. I might make that a little bit of a button, because if I have an ultimate attack, I do not want this button to, you know, to fall out on me. I promise you, if I do ultimate attack and I lose a game, I will be raging. I'm letting y'all know now, I am a rager. But other than that, there is now an enable option. You're able to enable post combos, which are quick and easy order combos, usually for newcomers. So now if you are a newcomer in the game, you don't really know combo, you don't really want to know the complexity of just doing the special time combos. Now they literally have a combo where it's light, medium, heavy. It's a button. You're able to enable that as you're choosing a character. It's going to be at the bottom right, and it used to be a fuse, but now it's no longer able to be a fuse. Like, it's no longer a fuse. So now for the beginners, you don't even have to ruin your potential. You could just choose sidekick or fury, sidekick or juggernaut, which are the new fuses that we'll be talking about, and you could just choose post combos, do your auto combos, do whatever you got to do, and then learn the game from there. Now, we get into the new fuses. Now the new fuses is something, is a little something. Now, hold on, because I gotta copy this correctly. Y'all making too much noise. I'm making too much noise, man. I'm making too much noise. Now we have the brand new fuses, which is something that we have to talk about. Starting off with the sidekick. Sidekicks help you assist your point character with unique tools. Sidekick and juggernaut are 2 different things. They give 2 different things. I will be commenting, like they're all in the notes. If you can see, they're all in the notes. They're 2 different things. I will be explaining it. Your friend is able to call and assist, or if you have it and you're just playing sidekick, if you just want to play a solo character, Sidekicks give you the chance to call an assist and charge assist. Like I said, charge assist is out the game, but with sidekick, you're able to, you know, make them run full screen, do an assist, whatever you want to call it. Now, the assist timer has also been lowered from like or higher from like 10 seconds to 15 seconds now, to make it to where like a lot of people are not really just spam calling assist, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later on. When it comes to not calling, but the assist like attack, like the startup of the assist call, that startup frame is going to be getting a little bit to that a little bit later on, but your friend is able to call charge attacks and assists. Now you're able to get from 3 bars to 5 bars if you have 2 characters on your team, right? If you have 2 characters on your team, your cap will be 3 bars. One character will have 3 bars, the other character will have 3 bars. But now if you are playing a solo character, the cap goes from 3 bars to 5 bars with just that one character. Also, you will receive a health boost and defensive boost. Defensive reduction, or just reduction as a whole, at 20% health. You can also double super. So now you're able to do super to super to super to your character super, whatever you want to say it. You're able to do multiple supers, you know. And that's pretty much what sidekick basically is. You have options. If you just want to learn one character first and then learn the other character, you have options. They give you the option to like, just if you want a beefed up character, or if you just want to play a character with an assist, so that way you get used to calling assist, and then you can just swap the roles and just reverse when it comes to that time. But other than that, we have Juggernaut, which allows you to fight as one champion with enhanced powers. You're basically just beefed up on steroids. Now, Juggernaut is different from sidekick. I put this in 2 different ways of that. Fury from the start. Fury from the start, and when it comes to the Fury mechanic, we will be getting inside the Fury mechanic, as you of course see on the character or the player to the left at the Fury mechanic. But both of these actually start off with Fury because they are solo characters. But Juggernaut allows you, it basically gives you a lot of properties. So you start off with 2 meters. The defensive boost and is now 30% on health. You get a defensive boost. You have no access to assist. Yeah, sidekick is able to get an assist, get some combos, etc. You have no access to assist when it comes to Juggernaut. You're basically just a beefed up character. And then the point of choosing different characters is to switch based off the matchups. Oh, whoa, what happened? Now, as you of course see that they have 2 characters on the left side, even though he have Fury and he's playing a solo character. You're able to change characters in terms of like the round intermissions. So that way you can switch based off like the matchup. Like based off the matchup, you're able to switch like your character based off the matchup. You're gonna see it like in the next game. We're gonna wait for the next game. Like right here, this intermission right here, you're gonna be able to switch your character, tagging your character. Even though you're playing solo, you're basically able to switch your character based off the matchup of the team. Besides that, the tag button is now a tag in button. If you don't know what tag in button is, basically like a snap button. Now this is crazy. Now a tag in button is basically a snap button. If you haven't been playing other games, you don't know what a snap button is. A snap button is basically to where, let's say I am fighting you, right? I am fighting you. I am playing Juggernaut. I am playing sidekick. I am fighting you. We're going one-on-one. Bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, 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 boop. Oh no, it's only a Juggernaut. We fighting. I'm going one-on-one. Bop, boop, boop, bada, boop, boop, bop, boop, bada, bop. We're fighting. As we are fighting, I'm like, okay, this character is a problem. This secondary character is a problem. This first character is not really a problem, but the secondary character is very low on health. I need to snap that person in. So what you would do now is press L1 was my tag button. I would press L1 and snap in the secondary character at the top, not the main character that's actually in. Now, are you able to get mix-ups? We're going to be explaining mix-ups and everything else when the game fully comes out. Are you able to get mix-ups? But I know you're able to actually meaty. If you don't know what a meaty is, it's basically hitting somebody as soon as they have an option to do something to stop them from like doing anything. Like so if they was to wake up and they like, yo, I'm gonna throw a rock, paper, scissors, you just like, nah. You're like, nah, like calm that down a little bit. Calm that down a little bit. Now there's ways to actually stop meaties, but like I said, that I'm not gonna overload y'all with too much information. But yeah, you have that, and they both get Fury from the start. Now depending on how this basically is, depending on like the solo characters, we're gonna be seeing a lot of comps, like just around it, a lot of character like comps around it. But with that's something here or there. I don't want to load y'all with a lot of information. Now besides that, we have different combo infrastructure. Now before this game in Alpha 1, it was basically like a button. It's a button. You get mana meter we do mad damage, one combo for everything. Now they added some combo differentiation to where like now I'm not sure if that's the right word with that. But they added different combos, so now you have to do certain combos for meter, you have to do certain combos for damage, certain combos do knockdown, certain combos don't do hard knockdowns, so where like, you know, you're able to, you just gotta change up the combos depending on the situation. This when it comes to mastering the game at a high level, and I'm going to be talking about that more as when like the game is out. We're gonna go inside depth into all of these when the game is fully out. Like, I'm just letting y'all know we're gonna go into depth in all of these the moment the game fully comes out. But other than that, hard knockdown now disables you from doing forward rolling or back rolling. So you have wake up options out this game like forward rolling and back rolling, but now a hard knockdown you cannot do that. So that way, you know, it's just you have your options are very limited now when it comes to waking up in terms of hard knockdown. That's pretty much good. That's how it used to be, or that's how it is in any other fighting game that, you know, the hard knockdown is. But I absolutely love that. I love that mechanic. I love that factor. If I don't know what a hard knockdown is, it's basically when you hit them with an attack depending on the combo. I'm not sure how they explain it in terms of buttons without overriding your brain, but it's basically a combo ender at the combo. Depending on how you end the combo, you're able to knock them down like that. That's a perfect example, and it limits their options of waking up. You get a mix, you're able to meet it. Yes, you're still able to wake up with a wake up attack, but you know that's just a mind game that we talk about. When it comes to get up attacks now go through armor. I don't know why that wasn't a thing before, but I actually love that now that it is armor. Because some special armored moves, let me play this back so that way we have a little bit more time. Some of the special armor moves was able to stop you from doing get up attacks, but now your get up attacks actually stop that to where it's a little bit more lenient on like, yo, like get off me, like worry about me doing a get up attack, stop just pressing buttons. And then they also lowered the assist speed, so the incoming of the assist speed now with somebody calling the assist is now no longer like 10 frames, now it's like 15 frames, so a little bit more reactable when it comes to blocking, you know. So imagine if you get knocked down with a hard knockdown, you can't forward roll or back roll, and they hit you with a hard knockdown combo, and then now the get up attack goes through armor, but they're like, nah, I'm not gonna call armor. So now they're calling assist, but now you're able to actually wake up and block the assist. And then now when the character dies, you get 50% more break meter, so that way it's a little bit more lenient when it comes to doing like comebacks or just having the chance to being able to come back. So like I said, they are balancing the casual way of it in the competitive way of it, it seems like, and I absolutely love that for the game. Besides that, we have what else do we have? We have the fairy mechanic, and then we also have the gameplay clarity and everything else. So these are the last few things that we're gonna talk about. Then I'm gonna let y'all get out of here, let y'all just, you know, enjoy the new gameplay. We have the brand new fury mechanic. Now fury mechanic used to actually be a fuse, but now it's not a fuse. A fuse is basically like a relic. I would say if y'all have been playing League of Legends, a fuse is basically like, it's like an essential. You choose an essential or you choose a perk. It's like a perk. You choose a perk before you get inside the game, and depending on how whatever that perk is able to affect the overall of the game, is able to affect the ending of the game, is able to affect the beginning of the game, etc. So a fuse is basically or fury is basically a fuse, excuse me, but now it's a mechanical fury break. Fury break basically gives you 25% damage boost, 25% damage reduction, and when you use it. But now it's different ways to actually pop this fury break. On offense, if you're popping it to extend your combo, the combo or the fury bar, the duration of it is 10 seconds. On defense, if you are using it to break out of block stun or break out of his stun, it's now 10 seconds. But if you do get called out on it, you get completely punished. Now when it comes to popping it in neutral, if you pop it in neutral without getting hit, so I would assume that people was going to like knock down and then pop it. Meanwhile, in games like Dragon Ball Z, you would have to pop it a little bit more safe because, you know, you just get hit. But now you're popping it on hard knockdown. I would assume you pop it, it lasts for 20 seconds. You have a lot. This mechanic only used or only works when you have the last character on your team. You can also dash cancel and hit cancel on block when you have fury, so the combo routes are going to be a little bit more different. Sidekick and Juggernaut start off with this fuse because there's only one character starts off with this fuse because there's only one character, like I said. All the other characters will have to wait till their last character. So the only way to actually get this fury is to wait till your last character if you are using any other like fuses. Besides that, the assist is now used for push block and not using bar. My fault. My brain is a lot of information. There's a lot of information. I'm a little bit excited. So in Alpha 1, you had to push block using your bar. Your super bar at the bottom, as you of course know, in any game, having like that super bar having just a bar as a whole is very important and crucial for fighting games. You don't want to be using a valuable resource just for push block, and then like that's too much. But now your assist call, which they have changed the UI, the assist call is now used for push block. So now you have to wait 2 seconds for a push block to come back, and I'm cool with that. I'm amazed with that. We also have the red health now. So the recoverable health of certain characters, they actually replenish very faster, so that way you're able to get back inside the fight instead of just waiting like a long time of just running. They want to make this game as much as interactable as possible. So I mean, I support it. I like that. I mess with it. Also, when a character is dead with bars, you can also call an assist based off their bars. So if the secondary character is dead, right, and you was to call an assist, my fault. But if the character that dies have a bar, right, or have multiple bars, you're able to call super assist just to give you that little bit more of leverage when it comes to mix-ups and damage. So that's gonna be a little bit amazing when it comes to like jinx setups, because jinx assist is absolutely broken. So if jinx is able to just beam you across the map, and we have mix-up situations, that is going to be crazy. Besides that, super jumping accessibility is a little bit better. So now you're able to super jump a little bit more consistently when it comes to jumping forward, super jumping forward, or holding back in the super jumping forward, etc. That's a little bit better. Besides that, we have the visual clarity, and it's gonna be the last thing we're talking about because this is the last thing. If I do want a jinx video, because I know a lot of people love jinx, let me know down below inside the comments. We have the visual clarity, and this is basically them fixing the UI as much as possible. We have the fixed characters being too close. Sometimes the characters too more entwined, and it's a little bit confusing when it comes to like looking at people or just looking at the animations. Better wall bounce animation. Sometimes the wall bounce animation is a little bit fluky, so sometimes it'll work, sometimes it wouldn't work. It's a 50-50. But now you're able to get more consistent combos when it comes to if you was to hit them with a wall bounce. The assist cooldown UI is now next to the timer for breathability. So now they're more next to the timer, so that way you don't have to look left, right, top left, top right. You just literally looking up and then going right back to the gameplay, so that way you don't lose track of mine or just too much being thrown at you all at the same time. We have handshake tag have also been removed, so that way some situations to where handshake tag would actually work, it has been removed. You see, he just got jumped on. He did not do an anti-air. Some handshake tags have been removed. When it comes to bad block indicators, it shows you ever been in a situation, if you have played a fighting game to where you like, I thought I held back or I held down back. Now they made it a little bit more clear to where like, yo, you did not hold down back, you did not hold this button. There will be like a yellow spark. It will be like a yellow spark depending on like how you got hit, and if you got hit by that yellow spark, or you see a yellow spark when you got hit, that means you was blocking the wrong. You wasn't blocking high, or you wasn't blocking low. You know, that's an example I could give y'all without overriding your brain. And then also, when it comes to outplay moments, to emphasize high moments such as like parry. So now when you parry somebody, it goes to a whole animation like Street Fighter, like I parry, I'm him. And then you go to a whole situation like a whole combo and etc. or like a hard knockdown. And, you know, just to emphasize moments like screen shakes and things like that, to emphasize moments of like when somebody's going absolutely crazy. And then for the last thing is combo and retreating guard punish. So inside this combo, you're gonna see on the bottom left or on the bottom right, you're gonna see like if you are retreating block and somebody was to hit you low, or you are retreating block, somebody hit you with another button, you are now able to get more consistent combos. The combos that they did showcase is basically like a tag in. You see a handshake tag right there. Sometimes before, like, you wasn't able to do, like, you was able to do a lot more, but now they made it a little bit smaller or a little bit more like limited, so that way it's not too like oppressive. But you are not able to combo on retreating guard, so somebody just walking back, you hit them low, you're able to get a combo if they are doing too much. But that is pretty much it when it comes to the 2 SKO hour-long video that they have made. Like I said, I will be the head honcho, give y'all as much information as I possibly can, because it's me. I got y'all. No matter what level you are, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know if y'all do want a video down below with jinx. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.